Right, boys, good morning and good afternoon yet again on another work day. And yeah, we're going to get straight on. I've just been to work from 7 till 3. It's now about 3:30 and I've had a shower. So we're going to get straight on. I've got to edit and post a day in the life. I've got to edit and post a personal brand TikTok, do 2 theme page videos, and a couple other tasks, which, I'll be sure to bring you boys along with. But we're going to get straight on. And yeah, let's get to the next thing we got to do. Well, the first thing we got to do today, shall I say. Right, boys, I've just done 2 things. I've done 3 things. I've had a meal, and I've also just edited and posted my daily personal brand TikTok, Instagram Reel, YouTube Short, Snapchat Spotlight, and TikTok, whatever you call it. Not TikTok, Twitter or X or whatever you call it on there as well. And yeah, boys, these have been good. I've literally got one out every day for the past 4 days, I believe now, every single day. So this is a new challenge for myself. And it's been quite difficult today because obviously I've had work, I've come home, I had a shower, had a meal or two, and time obviously slips away. And when you've got to sit there and edit a personal brand TikTok plus the day in the life plus theme page videos, you don't realize how quick time truly goes. But we're on due course today. We're not doing bad. And also, what I have posted is 1 theme page video as well. It's already on a couple thousand after about an hour, so hopefully that can project and go even further like a lot of my other videos do. And yeah, boys, everything's going well. Everything's falling in line, man. I feel like these shorts have really been helping with my growth, and that's what shorts are so good at. In only the last 3 or 4 videos, we've gained like 5 to 10 subs for the YouTube just off the shorts alone. So that's important. And if we're getting daily ones out every day, we're improving over time. We're still getting daily videos out every day. We're getting podcasts. We're transferring over to TikTok, to Snapchat, to Instagram, to Twitter. If we're posting on all these platforms every day with quality and consistency and improvements over time, I know I'm going to be, destined for greatness. I'm going to be destined for that success because I'm going to earn it, and I'm working every day, working hard every day, and never missing a day for that fact. So I know it's going to come. Only time will tell. And only my hard work will show and pay off. So I've just got to keep working, but it's all coming together. It's all come together slowly. I'm painting the picture, but yet the painting is not finished. I'm still painting it. I'm still envisioning it in my mind, and I'm going to finish that painting. And in the end, the destination is gonna be more valuable than anything. Just like a fucking painting, man. That finished product is going to be valuable, and we're going to really, really get there, and we're really going to show to people who we are and what we're worth, and how much I can help and inspire. So, what we're going to do now is going to move on to the planning. I'm probably going to have a meal quickly as well. Just before the planning, I'm going to have my kefir bowl. And yeah, just basically the rest of the things for tonight. I've already done my Instagram mindset lesson, my Instagram quote of the day. I've posted it over to Twitter as well. So the last thing I've really got to do is end of the day in the life, which we obviously, before we can do that, I've got to do my evening planning, do my mindset lesson, and say goodnight, boys. So I'm sorry it hasn't been long at all. It definitely has been literally has been like a couple clips, but there's not much I can do more than that when I don't have a lot of time for the day in the life. So obviously working around work, and I've got to spend that time more on actually doing the physical, actions on my tick list. But regardless, over time, when eventually we can leave work and we're earning money online consistently anyway, to the point where we can leave my job, I know that I then will know that I'll be able to do this 7 days a week with quality and consistency and output without having to think, I'm not going to be able to get much out today because I've got work. So it'll be better and be more consistent. So let's get to that now, the planning, and let's get that completed. So right, boys, it is about that time where I do my evening planning, and yet again I haven't completed it. Completed it outside of recording. Usually I'll complete it and go over it with you boys, but aside, again, let's keep it raw, let's keep it real. So, bedtime. We are a few minutes over, so that is a no, and I keep putting that as top priority, but when I've got to get a lot of things done, especially my priorities like daily personal brand TikTok, day in the life, Instagram mindset lesson and quote of the day, plus eating meals, plus meditations and reading and Qurans before bed, and it's all these, reading the Quran before bed, it's all these things where it's like you don't realize how quick or how much time can just slip like that. So it's like I want the bedtime to be strict, but like I can't really help it when I've got to do all these things before I get to bed, no matter what. So it's difficult. But yeah, personal brand TikTok completed, boxing workout no, and I kept supposed to do it yesterday, moved it on to today. I was supposed to be able to do it today, but if I did it today, fucking hell, mate, I would literally be running 2 hours over my bedtime right now. So I just wasn't able to get it out. But I guess bearing in mind today, for the first 2 hours when I got back, I did my complete shop. Actually, you know what, boys? Let me tell you what I did for my shop. So what I do is every 2 weeks on a Thursday, which is today, when I get paid for my part-time job, I do a complete shop. And today I actually did a lot more than a complete shop. I did a complete shop, I'll tell you that. I brought a mini fridge for my room so I can start storing shit in there. It's got like a built-in freezer as well, so I can start storing my meat. I will buy all my meat from this website called Piper's Farm. Basically, it's just like a farm website, just real organic food website. I buy all my mince on there, grass-fed beef, grass-fed steaks. Yeah, I brought like 4 like juicy big steaks, 8 smaller steaks, 3 500-gram bags of all grass-fed beef. So yeah, I do that. Did the Amazon shop, which I bought the mini fridge. I also did a Whole Foods Supplier shop. It's a website, the Whole Foods Supplier, I'm pretty sure it's called. I bought 2 kilograms of banana chips. That's going to last me ages. 2.5 kilograms of organic oats. All these foods are organic, by the way. It's the only foods I eat. 2 weeks worth of organic 100% raw dark chocolate. I brought quite a few more. Raw apricots, organic apricots, sorry, they were dried, I think, chopped. A couple other things, I can't remember. Organic natural ingredient mayonnaise, because it's just good. It's good to have that sauce there as added calories as well, especially as I'm trying to bulk in a lean or an organic manner. I also then did a Tesco shop where I buy all my extra proper normal foods, where my Greek yogurt, but I still buy natural only. I still only buy natural and organic foods, but I have to buy like Greek yogurt and stuff on Tesco. So I bought organic tomatoes, organic cucumber, organic or natural Greek yogurt, should I say, and quite a few other things, but I can't think of off the top of my head. But yeah, I spent a lot, and I brought a lot. I do that once every 2 weeks, just so I can get my full week's worth, couple weeks worth of food. And yeah, if it's better for me to bulk buy, so I don't have to do multiple shops each week, or even more than that. And with the meat, all that meat will last me like between 2 weeks and a month. So by the next 2 weeks onwards from now, I might still have a lot of meat. So it's good as well, because I might end up spending £50 on meat, but it might be a month's worth of grass-fed real meat. So it's like you're getting the value, you're getting the bang for your buck, if you know what I mean, and it's proper food. So yeah, boys, let's actually get onto the planning. Friday tick list. Tomorrow's tick list. We got work, bedtime. I'm going to put on here. Let's actually hope we make that promise. I'm going to try my best. Personal brand TikTok. Box. No, it's not actually box tomorrow. It will be the home push workout, which we will complete. And we'll put Rise on here as well, meaning my theme page, just so we can make sure that's constantly instilled in my mind to get completed on. And yeah, summary for today. Oh, actually, is one of my strongest and most focused days ever, I believe so. Not that I get distracted, didn't get distracted once. I was focused from the minute I got back home on every single thing I needed to do, and that's what every day needs to look like. And I didn't struggle doing it because I want to do it. That's the point. I get to do these things, but sometimes you naturally lose focus, especially when you get a bit of burnout, especially when you have a lot of other things in your mind. Like when I've got a big checklist of all these things to do, sometimes it can become overwhelming, even if I feel like I'm a mentally strong person. But you get better at it over time through practice. So one of my strongest and most focused days ever. Completed all tasks needed, and did this with substantial discipline, or amounts of discipline. And yeah, now we move into the tick list on my phone of all the, every single thing I've got to do tomorrow, which I always write on here. It's so important. So then you don't become overwhelmed. I just sort of go, okay, yep, got to do this first and this first, not having to think of it off the top of my head, because that would be impossible. So I'm going to do this quickly. I'm going to remove that because I've got to do that for tomorrow. Let's look over to my right, see if there's any more things I've got to add to this that says on my daily one. Nope. And yeah, so wait, is there any more? One course, strict bedtime, strict schedules. Okay, all good. So, day in the life, 2 theme page videos made and posted, 5+ stories for the Instagram and Snapchat, 3+ scheduled Twitter tweets, or just tweets in general. Personal brand TikTok, instant mindset / quote of the day, read / meditate, work, update Instagram highlights. I went to go through all the sections on my Instagram profile and just update all the highlights there with every single thing that, you know, is to do with that specific highlight. And then the home push workout. So it's not a big list for tomorrow. We're going to get back at 4, home push. By the time we got back, done the home push and had a shower, it's probably going to end up being about 6, and then have a meal 6:30. And then we got to do a personal brand TikTok day in the life, and bedtime's probably going to be about 8:30. It's going to be a bit of a risky one. It's going to be a bit of a cut and close one, but we're going to, you know, we're going to do it regardless and work hard. But yeah, it's okay. And pretty much that's it. So we've got to do tomorrow. So we've had to do today. It's just going to, you know, end this off. And I'm going to end that off with a mindset lesson after this, you know, video. But after I've just, you know, end this clip, I'm going to go and do my skincare, brush my teeth, put my retainers in, and the last thing I will have to do is end off the day in the life of a mindset lesson. And actually, the last thing I always do before I go to bed is either read the Quran, a page or 2 of the Quran, or I will do a big long prayer if I do not have time. Obviously, I have time for the Quran. I shouldn't be saying that, but if I feel that I would rather pray tonight and have a long prayer to do, and I've got a lot to say tonight, so I'm going to do that tonight. And yeah, let's just get to, you know, the mindset lesson for today. Right, boys, the mindset lesson for tonight. Okay, my GoPro is on low battery, so we're gonna have to keep it nice and short, sweet and short. But yeah, I was thinking in the toilet while I was washing my teeth, and I was thinking, you know what, boys, you need to start taking the risk, because if you don't take the risk when it arises and when the opportunity is there, you will lose the chance. And that principle can be used for many things in life. For example, not only things that just come about, but in terms of things in the future that may come about. Like if you can this, how do I explain this? Okay, there are the small things which you may feel are not necessary right now. For example, maybe going to the gym or eating the diet, you might feel, okay, these are big changes. Okay, maybe it's not going to have that big effect. But it's just taking the risk on those things as well, because it's taking the risk of bettering yourself as an individual. And if you just carry on the way you are with the life you're choosing and you're not taking any risk, because it's not even just about taking risks, it's just about doing the right thing as well. And one day you're going to become incapable of being able to do the right thing. You're not going to be physically capable, mentally capable if you're going to obviously get older. You might not be physically capable because of the bad choices you chose to make, and now you're struggling with fucking breathing. You never know what could come about off the choices you are making now, but you know what could come about off the choices you could make, and what they could lead to. So it's just about taking the risk now, taking that chance now with whatever it may be, and watch where it will lead you, and take it, because if you don't take it, you'll lose it. And you don't want to lose it. You don't want to lose your incapableness to be able to do things, or to be able to then take the chances, because once you miss them, they're gone. They don't always come back. Some things do, most things don't. But you don't want to risk it, and then that feeling of regret that one day you'll get off the fact that you didn't take the risks, or you didn't do this, or you didn't do that, will be worse than the feeling of if you would have done it, and maybe it would have been a mistake, but at least it's fine. You know you would have done it. So boys, just take that risk, take that decision, make it right later if it ends up being the wrong one. But at least you knew you took it. But don't lose the chance, because you will lose the chance if you don't take the risk when, you know, it arises, because it may never come up again. So boys, good night. Be seeing you tomorrow morning, not physically, but, you know, verbally in terms of on these 10 lives. But yeah, good night.